Welcome to Improv Separately Together. I'm your host, Philip Whiting. Today, I have a special guest. Some of you may have seen him in bits on different shows on TV. Yeah, that's up to you to know if he's done that. His name, Ruben!
What's going on, man? I'm so excited to be here. Again, let me introduce myself. Folks, my name is Ruben Irvin. My main job is that I'm a warm-up guy on quite a few different shows. Steve Harvey Show, Kelly Clarkson, a bunch of shows with Anthony Anderson, The Bachelor, Bachelorette, New Year's Eve. That's besides the point. All I need you to do is watch Family Feud because I'm the announcer on that show, and you watching that show is the only way I'm getting paid right now, so I appreciate you. All right, there you go. Oh, man. What's going on, man?
Just don't watch it on the game show network because it's still Joey Fatone's voice.
It is. And I've only had it. I mean, he did it for the first, well, I guess I've been doing it 10 years now, so he did it the first 5 years I was on the show.
Right.
And I got it the last 5. I mean, look, I'm not, it's so weird watching those old shows because the stage is completely different. Mm-hmm. And we did our first season with Steve Harvey at Universal Studios. Right. And they had clips of Universal Studios in the beginning of the show. And Joey got to do something that I did not get to do, and I'm a little jealous. Joey got to introduce himself, which no other announcer of Family Feud has ever got to do.
Oh, right.
So at the beginning of the show, it says, "Hey, guys, this is Joey Fatone. Here with Family Feud." No other announcer's got to do that, so kudos to him.
They wouldn't let you do it?
No, they don't know who the hell I am. Hey, everybody, this is Ruben. Who? Joey Fatone is actually a name. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know why they got him? They got him because originally, they've never had a comedian like Steve Harvey on the show before. Mm-hmm. So they wanted to make sure that all bases were covered. So, hey, we got Joey Fatone. He's a big name, especially in Orlando where we're doing the show. They got him. I mean, he did a great job, let's be honest. And, yeah, that's how it all worked out. So he was the announcer for quite a few years. And my favorite part is always when people make that realization that the Joey from Family Feud is actually the Joey from NSYNC. And they go, wait. Same Joey Fatone? Yes, he's making all this money. Make that money, boy.
And I think he opened a restaurant or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he had like a hot dog joint, right? He had a hot dog joint. He did a bunch of shows, and I remember he had a couple shows on TV, and I know he was doing some live stuff in Vegas for a while. So, I mean, the man makes his money. Kudos. I mean, that's the craziest thing about this business is staying relevant. You know what I mean? It's staying relevant and working all avenues. There's so many ways to make money out there that people don't. Everybody goes, "Oh, I'm going to make money in front of the camera." I'm barely in front of the camera, barely. I have a good life. I'm okay with it. So, I mean, there's so many ways to make money. I tell everybody all the time, and the guy who wraps the cables for the camera guy on a TV show drives a Porsche. Yeah. So I advise everybody, try to get some of these crew jobs. They are making bank right now. Well, they ain't making bank right now. Right. Ain't nobody making bank right now. But when the industry comes back, everybody making bank.
Wow. That's all. I didn't realize they make that much.
Yeah, man.
All right,
if you do it right.
So it's been a while since we talked, and I started this show during this whole lockdown thing because I needed to keep myself busy and not drive myself crazy. So I decided that, hey, I'm going to reach out to people I know, eventually reach out to people I don't know, and then see how they're doing during this time. Most of them have been fully blown improvisers. Some have not been an improviser at all. Some have been partial improvisers.
I'm going to partial. I'm going to go partial.
That's pretty much why I said the partial, because I'm like, partial. So basically, I'm seeing how people are doing, asking about 5 questions, and then we have asked them to bring a friend with them, and then we interview the friend with the same questions. Sound good?
Okay. It sounds good to me.
All right, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Okay, during the whole lockdown and stuff for the virus, what changed in your normal day-to-day process?
I mean, so I am technically, before the lockdown, I was the warm-up guy for 13 different shows. So I was working damn near every day. You know what I mean? I was busy. I was either on a stage here in town, here where I am in LA, or I was flying all over between New York, Chicago, and Atlanta. That all came to an abrupt end beginning of March very, very quickly because it started off not having any audience at all. And so my last day of work, I went to well, almost my last day of work. They came up and told me, hey, look, there's not going to be an audience next week, so we're probably not going to use you. And I was like, I get it. I understand. Whatever. And so it was a Friday, and I go up to Steve Harvey, and I said, hey, man, listen, I guess this is going to be it for me for a little bit, so I guess I'll see you when things start to even out. He goes, hey, man, where are you going? I said, well, there's no audiences next week, so there's no warm-up guy. I'm not going to be here. Come here. And he pulled me in the middle of the stage, and I almost cried. But he pulled me in the middle of the stage and said, turn all these cameras on. And they did. He goes, listen, if Ruben's not here next week, I ain't going to be here next week. And I was like, huh? Because, I'm like, okay, I've been with him a long time, but even still, that was such a nice thing for him to do, man. And, the Feud especially. Every show that I mainly work on, Kelly Clarkson and the Family Feud, I've been really taking care of us, but Feud especially, I've been with them 10 years now, so that's my family. So yeah, man, it's been crazy. I like you, was bored and was sitting at my house bored out of my mind, and I developed like a quick little game show off of Family Feud called Quarantine Feud. I do it on my Facebook page at Ruben Irvin every night, and I play Family Feud style questions. And if you win, you win $5. I know it's only $5. Why is it only $5? Because ain't nobody got a job. But so play a game, you win $5. It's a lot of fun, man. It's just something fun to do. I do it every night. If you're on the East Coast, it's 9 o'clock. Folks on the West Coast, 6 o'clock. So, yeah, man. That's basically what I've been doing. That and loving on my family, man.
Right.
Loving on them.
I mean, $5 is $5.
$5 is $5, man. You can't get you a foot long no more, but you get something.
You get a 6-inch or something. You get half of that foot long.
You get half of that.
All right, so like everyone else, you have been home a lot more than you're used to, obviously.
Yeah.
What do you like about that?
I get more FaceTime with my sons is my biggest thing. Over the years, again, we're all hustling, and so I'm the only person who works in my house. My wife, I was blessed enough so that my wife could stay home with the kids. But with that, you have a trade-off. Yes, you get to work. Yes, you get to provide, but that means you don't get that much FaceTime with your kids. So now I get to be involved in a lot more things that I probably wouldn't have been involved with them. I know more about my sons now than I ever did, I'm able to impact their life, and not just from a financial or just a father figure approach, but being more of a role model, more of a hands-on parent, and I love that. I get to, me and my girl, we're day 80-something, and I think we've only had 2 fights this entire time. And that's been one was about, and both of them are my fault. Let's be honest. One was I was mad because she did not load the dishwasher in the way I wanted it to. Which, P.S., the dumbest thing you could ever do. Okay, it's just, why are you arguing about that? And then I don't even remember what the other one was. I don't even remember what it was. That's how insignificant it was. It is, but yeah, man. So I've learned that patience is key. I'm not a patient man. I know I don't have a lot of patience. I know I don't have the ability to, you know me for years, man. I'm hyper as hell. Mm-hmm. And so having to sit here and be still and to just listen and to observe is both killing me and eye-opening at the same time.
Right. Don't fight about the dishwasher.
The dumbest, bro. The dumbest. Bro, you know what it was, too? I'm going to tell you what it was. See, I have a military family, and we have to load the dishwasher in a certain order. My father made me do it a certain way every time. My wife is a hippie, so she just kind of willy-nilly loads the dishwasher, and it is inefficient. Now, should I shut up about that? Yes. And have I shut up about it ever since? Absolutely. It's a dumb fight.
Yeah, I have my certain ways too. So I get that. Okay, on the same style of that question, is there anything that you dislike about being home so much?
Again, it goes back to I'm a workaholic. I just want to be on stage. I miss people. I'm a people person. I really, really enjoy what I get to do for a living, and it's kind of frustrating that I'm not getting to do it, not because of anything that I've done. It's because of we all collectively, everybody in the world right now has the worst year of their life, because it's like, how do you predict something like this? How do you predict this? How do you say, hey, there's going to be a virus and it's going to shut down the entire world. If you get it, you might die. But if you get it, you might survive it. You might have had it. You might have had it, didn't have it. Wear a mask. Don't wear a mask. Wear a mask. Wash your damn hands. Like, it's so many. It's so many. Like, it's... See, people hate wearing a mask. Nah, fam. I'm pimping masks out. I've decided masks are fashion accessory. In fact, let me show you. Like, I got a whole bag full of here. And today, I'm going to be rocking my Wolverine mask. That's how you do it, baby. Let me tell you. See, if you pimp out your stuff, it makes it much better. Oh, God, look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, that's how you got to do it.
Yeah, I need to get a fun one for myself, I guess.
You gotta get the fun ones, man. That's the only way it makes it work.
I got the plain old black, gray, and then 100 paper white ones that they give at work.
Oh yeah. I'm making them now because, again, boredom.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with, besides work.
Yeah.
What are you missing more than anything?
I miss people. I miss high fives and hugs. I miss going to the store without a sense of anxiety. I miss yeah, man, that's really it, man. I miss, like I haven't had sushi because I'm afraid of it. Like, I love sushi, but I haven't had any because, right now I'm sanitizing everything. Yeah, I'll eat if it's hot, but I can't. I'm not risking it yet.
Right.
But to be back on the good part about it is, we've all learned that technology brings us closer together. Like, you and I haven't talked in years, but this is dope, right? I get to see you, I get to talk to you, I get to BS with you like we used to do in the green room. Like, it's dope. Like, my brother is in San Diego, and he and I talk on the phone all the time, but we have used this opportunity to FaceTime a lot more. And all my friends who are in Orlando, like, we've been doing, like, weekly, dinners together. And it's like such a fun way to kind of, if there's one thing I'm glad that it's kind of brought a lot of people that I know closer together in a way that I could not imagine. And I've learned that I need to, I have dope people in my life that I have to make sure that I, take care of those relationships.
Right.
So, I'm sorry, I got real serious, sir. I'm so sorry.
So it's fine. We can be serious for a moment when we have to be. Yeah, and like you were saying, the last time we talked, I think it was like right just over 3 years ago at the Family Feud when me and my wife came to watch. So it just popped up on a memory. I think like last week or the week before. That's the only reason I remember it was like 3 years ago.
It's a fun show, right? It's a fun thing to see live, right?
Oh yeah, it was great. We got lucky. We didn't have to watch we didn't have to go through 3 episodes. We only had to do 2.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have that long wait like some people do. The last question that I'm asking, which has switched up a little bit because things are opening everywhere. With things opening up, what is the safest thing that you feel like you can do?
I started going back to the grocery store. I didn't go to a grocery store in 75 Mickey 50 days. Instacart was my life. So I started going back to the grocery store. I started, more exercise outside of it. I'm doing my goal is to lose 10 more pounds. So I'm back on my grind. And again, I'm being very cautious. Like, I'm an asthmatic. My youngest is asthmatic. So I don't want to risk it, but, for the most part, just the act of going out and being around people and not necessarily thinking I'm going to die has been a saving grace. Like, my heart goes out to, you're back at work. You're back amongst the people, you know what I mean? And that, I have to go back in August is what I'm hearing, is when I go back. And so, again, a little nerve-wracking, but, I know at some point we got to get back to regular life. Right. So I'm just hoping everybody stays safe and stays well, and this goes away, and will just be a fond memory, and no one ever talks about 2020 again. I just want to put a shout out to anybody who invents a time machine. 2020 is off limits. Just erase it. You cannot come back to this year. This year is the worst. All right, I'm sorry.
But what if that's the reason all this is happening? It's because someone created a time machine. Man,
time paradox.
That's a different story. All right, so that's all the basic questions I have for you. Now we're going to go ahead and meet one of your friends. I'll do another quick introduction while you get ready, and then we'll go from there.
Yes. This is going to be awful. Let's go.
All right, Ruben's going to get his friend. I don't know who his friend is. We will meet them here in just a second, right when they come back. All right, who's this going to be? Welcome to the show.
Hello. This is Mike, local business owner right here in Orlando, Florida. What can I do for you?
Did Ruben happen to give you a heads up on what we're doing today?
Yeah, you got this little show. It looks like you're in some sort of basement. I don't know what we're doing, but fine, I'm here.
All right, so I'm just meeting with people and seeing how they've done or are doing throughout this whole pandemic we're going through. So I'm just going to ask you about 5 questions, if that's okay?
Yeah, fine, let's go.
All right, so with the whole coronavirus going on, what changed in your normal day-to-day process?
So I'm a business owner. I own a pizzeria right here in Orlando, Florida. So we had to stop serving food for a while. All of the spoiled food, and now we're back open, but we have social distancing, and people don't want to distance socially. I pulled the damn table apart. They pushed the tables back together because they want to sit next to each other, and I'm going to get sued by the government.
Yeah, that definitely can be rough. Okay, when you're not at work, I'm assuming you're still home a lot. What do you like about being home a lot?
I used to like my wife, but she left me. She said I was too angry. So now I love the Judge Judy. That's a good program. The Judge Mathis, that black fella really knows how to deal with the law. And I'm grateful for TiVo. TiVo is my friend. TiVo won't leave you for the butcher.
Nope, TiVo is not going anywhere unless you get rid of it. Okay, so on the same type of question, what do you dislike about being home so much?
Butchers. No, mostly, I like to get out in nature, feel the wind on my face, but I'm afraid someone's going to cough in the air, and the Rona is just going to fly back into my nostrils and burn me. I don't like that Rona. Not one bit. I don't even like Corona beer, to be quite honest with you. You know what I mean? I don't like any part of it. I don't like Corona cigars. I don't like women named Carol. Anything with a C at this point is off limits.
Okay. You gotta do what you gotta do to get through this whole thing. Okay, so you said you're back opening, but is there anything else that you're missing at this time?
Well, like I said, I miss the people. I love the pizza. I miss my wife. Huh? Why did you leave me, Stacy? I'm sorry. I digress. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I miss the people, the pizza.
See what you did, Stacy? Heartbroken.
Stacy!
All right, take a breath.
I'm better.
All right. So I only have one more question.
Hi.
Okay, so a lot of things have opened back up. What do you feel is the safest thing for you to go out and do?
I'm trying to get out there and meet people. I'm on the Tinder. I'm not sure which way you're supposed to swipe on that thing, so I'm just going willy-nilly left and right, depending on, how I feel about the day. So I feel safe doing that. I'm probably going to wear a hazmat suit, meet up with a young lady, hopefully at some point. And that's pretty much it, man. I'm just really lonely.
So I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you'll find someone soon, and they'll bring that happiness back to your heart.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Well,
Stacy!
Well, maybe Stacy will see this and see how heartbroken you are, and come back.
Just, if you know Stacy, tell her I'm working on my anger. Tell her I'm a nicer person. So what if her perfume smells like fish? I love it.
See, he loves it.
Nicer person.
Well, thank you for coming on the show today. Is there anybody you would like to say hi to or give a shout out to before we bring Ruben back?
Just. So you better run, huh? Good guy.
Hey, Ruben's coming back. I won't even edit that part out.
He had to go.
It was such a soft-spoken thing, and I was like, wait a minute, is he grabbing something? I didn't know.
This show is ridiculous.
I didn't know if a cutout cardboard was coming back with him.
Oh, God.
Okay, so that's really all we do on this show. We caught up with you, we caught up with your friend, and now's the time where you can give a shout out to anybody you want to, say thank you, or whatever you want to anybody. And if you want to re-pimp out your shows that you're on, do it now.
Enough about me. I just want to say, I want to give a shout out to not only the folks that are working right now, I want to give a shout out to all the entertainers and performers out there that are going through it. We all are going through it. We all want the audiences to come back. We all want a normal way of life, and it's going to come back. It's just going to take some time. It is a crazy world right now. Only thing I'm going to encourage you to do is find your tribe, protect them, and love them hard. That's all the words I got for you, man.
All right, well, I'll be right back with you and close the show out. Hey, thanks for watching today's episode, guys. Remember the people that are out there working this whole time while you guys were out of work in the grocery stores and all that. Tell them thank you when you see them, because without them, you might not have had what you had. And evidently, that includes the truck drivers and everybody. If you know any of them, say thank you. And give a shout out to all the people in the healthcare, because they're fighting this thing head on to get us all better. And remember to stop throwing your hate out there. Show that you have love in your heart. And remember, love everybody as much as you can. All right, we'll see you next week. Peace.